Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Caitlin from the Simply Organized Home, and today we are going to talk about decluttering closets. Decluttering your closet can be very overwhelming. It can bring up so many different emotions as you go through the clothes in your closet. They can bring up good or bad memories. It can be a sign of maybe you have clothes in your closet that you once fit into, but you don't anymore. And that can be hard on us emotionally, especially as women. But today I want to talk about the 5 different steps that I take when I'm decluttering my closet and the 5 steps that you can take to declutter yours. And I think you can get it done in 30 minutes or less today. The first step that you need to take is to get everything out. Remove everything from your closet that you have in there and get it out of there. Because when we start decluttering, and we don't take everything out of our closet, out of that space, there's going to be things hidden in the back that we're going to say, oh, that could just stay there, or maybe we don't even see it, which is really bad, right? I mean, if we've got so much stuff that there are things that we can't even see in the back of our closet, we've got to get it out. Get it out, lay it out. Just seeing the sheer volume of the amount of clothing that you have in your closet will start to get those wheels a turning, because we are going to see the amount that we have and realize that we don't need that much. Second thing you need to do is collect your supplies. All we need right now are hangers and a tub. And you're like, why do I need a tub to declutter my closet? Here's the deal. You need to utilize a halfway home. Decluttering clothes is emotional. Getting rid of those clothes and just saying goodbye to them forever, like right now, I'm gonna just load them into my car and take them to Goodwill or the Salvation Army or wherever you take your clothes or your items to declutter, that can be really hard, and that can be really emotional and really stressful and overwhelming, and it makes you want to just shove those things right back in your closet because you're not ready to make the decision, right? That's how I feel. So instead of doing that, instead of shoving them back in your closet, only to have to look at them again 6 months from now and make a decision again, that's called delayed decision making. We don't want that. We don't want to have to make a decision again. Instead of that, you're going to take those items, those maybe items, and you're going to put them in that tub, and that tub is your halfway home. A halfway home is basically, I use it for everything, not just my clothes. I use a halfway home for everything. If I'm considering getting rid of something, I will put it in a tub and put it in my garage. And every 3 or so months, I wipe that tub clean and I take it to Goodwill. It's kind of like a test, right? Can I live without this? Do I really need this? Am I gonna use this? Am I gonna wear this? Do I love this? And if you do, and if you need it in the next 3 months or 6 months or however much time you decide to give yourself, it's right there. It's there for you to go back and get, whether you store it in your garage or your basement or your attic or wherever. It's there and you can go get it, right? But give yourself a time limit. Whether you need to do a shorter time limit and say, I'm only gonna give myself 4 weeks, that's fine. If you wanna say, I need to give myself a good 6 months before I get rid of these clothes, that's fine too, okay? But that's going to be your halfway home. You need to have that tub. And again, it could be a box, it could be a tub, it could even be like a really nice, like a good heavy duty trash bag. Whatever you need to do, make sure you label it. Put a label on the tub with the date that it expires, and then put a reminder on your phone for the date that it expires so that you remember, okay, 3 months from now, I can get rid of those clothes confidently, because I know that I don't wear them, I've not reached for them, I've not remembered them, I've not thought of them. They can go to somebody else who will love them more than I do. The next step is to set limits. So when you set limits on yourself, you automatically condense the amount of stuff that you allow in your home, okay? So you might say, well, if it fits in my closet, that's my limit. No, that's not a limit, because let's be real. We can shove a lot in a closet, right? We can shove a lot in a closet, okay? That can't be your limit. You need to set a limit on, I have X amount of hangers, I have X amount of jeans that I'm going to keep on hand, I have X amount of sweaters or t-shirts or whatever it is. Whatever you wear on a regular basis, set limits. You need to think through first, though, how you live your life. Okay, are you a working person? Do you work full-time outside of the home and you have to wear professional attire? Are you a stay-at-home mom where you maybe wear more casual clothes on a regular basis and you don't really need super dressy clothes? Maybe you don't need dress pants. Maybe you don't need fancy dresses. Maybe you don't need the high heel shoes, right? Think through the stage of life that you're in, okay? And if your life changes and your stages change, the clothing store is right there. It's not a big deal to go and buy a couple of new items to get you started, okay? I've been right there with you, and I've held on to clothes for things that I thought would come, and 10 years later, those things still haven't come. So it doesn't make sense for me to store those clothes when after so many years, they're gonna be out of style, they're gonna be worn down, and somebody else in the world could be using them and getting use out of them and loving them instead of me just hoarding them and storing them for myself when I'm not using them at all. So you might set your limits in a way that says, I'm only gonna keep 5 sweaters, 5 t-shirts, 5 pair of jeans, you know, whatever that be. Or you might say, instead of having limits for each category, I'm just gonna say, I'm only gonna keep 50 hangers. And I'm going to limit myself to 50 hangers. And if I fill all 50 of those hangers and I want to bring something else new in, that means something else old is going to have to leave. So set yourself limits on the amount of stuff that you're going to keep in your closet. And that's how you're going to keep your closet small. Because how many times have we all gone into our closet, spent, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours decluttering only for it to be full of stuff that we don't like, don't use, don't wear, don't love, in our closet again 6 months later. Have you been there? Because I know I have. And instead of letting that happen again and again and again, we're gonna set limits. So the 4th step is to start sorting through your clothes. There are gonna be clothes in your closet that you're gonna be like, no, these are gone. I don't need these, I don't wear these. I don't love these. They can go. Get those out of your house right now. Put those in a bag, put them in the back of your car, drop them off at Goodwill the next time you're out running around running errands, okay? Instead of putting those in your halfway home. Your halfway home should only be for your maybes. Like, I'm really not 100% sure that I'm ready to get rid of this, so it can go in the halfway home. Then your halfway home is for those maybes, those, ooh, I really am not sure. Those go there, okay? And then you're gonna obviously have the things that you wear every day, right? Because we wear the same things every day. We are creatures of habit. We reach for the same clothes. We wear our favorite things day in and day out. So keeping things in our closet that we're like, oh, but I need options. Are you using those options? Are you wearing the clothes that you're keeping? Because if you're not, then they're not giving you options. And the options that you could have could be much easier found if you just got rid of those extras. All right, let's go over a few reasons why we might be hesitant to get rid of things, but really we should. Okay, so this shirt right here. It's a fine shirt. Like, I actually really liked this shirt. It actually worked out really well for me for, I don't know, however many times I wore it, which was like once a week while I was like consistently wearing it. But then I put it in my dryer and it shrunk. And I am tall and it shrunk up. And I've kept it because I really, really liked it. And I really liked the way it fit. But it doesn't fit that way anymore. And so there's no use in me keeping it. So it's gotta go. All right. Next thing is these jeans. I love colored jeans, I really do. And this is like the perfect kind of like neutral colored jean, but they're flattering, they're fine, but I constantly feel like I'm adjusting in these jeans. So they've got to go. This shirt, I wore this shirt one time. And it's super cute. It's got buttons down the back, but I wore it and I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but yep, you can. I was silly and wore it while I cooked dinner one night, and I got a little bit of oil splashed out of the pan and got on my shirt, and I tried everything I could to get it out, and it's not coming out. So even though I love it, it's not serving its purpose by hanging in my closet for me to not wear it ever again because of the stain. So it's gotta go. All right, finally. I bought this shirt, and I bet that you have done the same thing before. I bought this, and I bought it a size up. So I went up a size thinking it's kind of like a pullover type thing, and I thought, oh, it would be really cute to wear with leggings. I'll get it and I'll size up so it's a little longer. Well, it wasn't longer, it was just wider, and it looks like a balloon. And I took the tags off of it for some silly reason, thinking that it fit me. And then I tried it on a second time and realized how full-on bulky it is on me. So I have this shirt. I really like this shirt. I've paid for it, I've never worn it. And it's painful to get rid of it because I've spent money on it that I'm not gonna get back because the tags are already taken off. I've never worn it outside my house besides just trying it on a couple times. But I know that there are people who could get use out of this and could wear this now and could love it, and it would fit them well and they would feel confident in it, and that person isn't me, so it's got to go. Within your limits that you set, only put back in your closet what you love, wear, and feel good in. Do not put clothes back in your closet that do not fit you. Do not put back in your closet clothes that if you lost 5 pounds or 10 pounds would look good. Don't put those back in your closet. Put them in a halfway home. If you lose those 5 or 10 pounds in 3 months or 6 months, whenever you set your date and you try those back on and you feel great in them, put them back in your closet. But do not put those things in your closet right now because they are only going to be a harsh reminder of the thing that we've not done, which is losing weight, of the struggles that we've had with our body. It's going to be hard on our body image. It's going to be hard on us emotionally. Don't put those back in your closet. Put them away somewhere else. And then after 6 months, if you still don't fit in them, get rid of them. Keep it simple and only have in your closet what fits you now that you love to wear. Well, my closet's decluttered. I hope yours is too. If you found these tips helpful, please hit that like button below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.